Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's talk. Today is, as you can see from the theme song, is UEFA Champions League Day. This is the match day 7 of UEFA Champions League for 2025-2026 season. And what a beautiful games we have in our hands. Today, Inter are facing Arsenal. Arsenal are arguably the best team in Europe, or let me say the world this season. They are topping and they are favorites for almost all tournaments that they are playing. Carabao, they are one leg into the semi-final. They've won the first leg, so expecting the second leg at the Emirates to play Chelsea in the second leg. Now they are facing off Inter with a very strong record at home in the UEFA Champions League. Inter have lost just once in this season's Champions League, and the loss came via an 88-minute penalty kick from Dominic Szoboszlai against Liverpool, so which made them lose that match. Arsenal have only conceded just once and have not dropped any points in the UEFA Champions League this season. What do we expect in this kind of game? We know Inter for their doggedness and very low block style and also play on the counter attack. But Arsenal have shown this season that they are the kind of team that can play any type of football that you want them to play, whether the counter attacking, whether it's defense, whether it's what we call the around football. They are ready to play. They are ready to play any kind of game just to get the maximum points in this one. Well, Arsenal might also be looking forward to the game they have on Sunday against Manchester United at the Emirates. They might want to secure the top spot and keep the gap against the people that are coming behind them in the Premier League. But then this is another phase for them. 6 games, 6 wins, no drop point at all. And they might feel a little bit relaxed in this one. And so we have the Premier League and we have all day for the UEFA Champions League spot. However, what are your predictions? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment. For me, I believe it's going to be a dogged match. Inter will be looking to play on the counter attack. We know them to be a very disciplined side, so they'll be expecting to play on the counter attacking style. But Arsenal are very dogged as well. They can play any type of football, like I mentioned earlier. But I expect this game, to be a very, a game with start so much effort on goal, so much highlight. But then I think Arsenal can carve out a narrow win in this one and get a good victory away from home at the San Siro. But looking at it, I don't expect much goals to happen. I don't expect us to see more than or up to 3 goals in this kind of game. Other fixtures in today's match day 7 of the UEFA Champions League, we have the Kairat versus Club Brugge coming first. The Kairat is playing in Kazakhstan. They will be hosting Club Brugge. Club Brugge is currently on 31, while Kairat is 36 without a win, just 1 draw. That is, they have just 1 point. Domestically, both teams are giants in their respective league. They are in good form. However, in the European front, they are not so good. Both teams are winless in 5 games in the UEFA Champions League. So what is it going to be? When playing lesser ranked teams, Kairat Almaty have held their own at home and conceding very less, maybe at most 2 goals. But when they are playing a bigger ranked team like Real Madrid and the like, they've conceded at least 3 goals. In the last time when they faced Madrid at home, they conceded 5 goals against Real Madrid. So what is this going to say to them for this match? This match, I predict that is going to be a game without much goals. So we're expecting nothing less than nothing up to 3 or 4 goals. So this game is going to be less than 3 goals for me. That's my own. And then the next game is Bodo Glimt of Norway versus Manchester City. Manchester City not in very good form in the league. They have just 3 wins. They are winless in 4 games. Where Bodo Glimt, although they are on break presently, be playing in friendly games, and I don't expect them to be as sharp as they used to be. But then Bodo Glimt in all their matches, they have always found the back of the net at home. And considering Manchester City's defensive frailties, I expect that Bodo Glimt will get a goal in this one. But considering how giant Manchester City is compared to Bodo Glimt, I expect Manchester City to come out with a win in this one. But a bit, they might concede a goal going into this one. Next game is Tottenham versus Dortmund. Both teams are not in the best shape. Dortmund better in form compared to Tottenham Hotspur. But then both teams have their own defensive frailties, and I expect this game to be a goals galore, and both teams are going to get their goals. Then next one is Copenhagen versus Napoli. Copenhagen also on break, and they have held their own when they are at home in the UEFA Champions League. Napoli returning back to winning ways in the domestic league, and I expect them to carve out something. Copenhagen not so strong defensively. I expect a narrow win from Napoli. Then the next game is Real Madrid versus Monaco. Monaco are currently unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League in 5 games, having lost just their opening game against Club Brugge 4-1. But Real Madrid also domestically, they have a mixed kind of form domestic league, and also being giants, and Monaco very poor at home and very poor in the domestic league. I expect Real Madrid to carve out a win for this one. Sporting Lisbon versus PSG. Both teams are high-scoring teams, but PSG have their own defensive ratings as well. I expect PSG to find a win in this one, but then most likely going to concede. So I expect a win from PSG and both teams to score in this one. So that's my Villarreal. The last game on the list is Villarreal versus Ajax. Ajax are not so good. I expect Villarreal to cover them. Let me know your thoughts, your predictions in the comment sections. Thank you very much.